Imagine completing one of the biggest milestones of your military training and discovering that your father, the King of Spain, is waiting to join you for one final flight. Was it simply a proud father's moment, or was there a much deeper royal message behind it? Today, we're uncovering why King Felipe VI joined Princess Leonor during this unforgettable moment, and why the entire country was paying attention. Before we take off, don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and turn on notifications for more fascinating stories about Princess Leonor and the Spanish royal family. We share new royal content regularly, and you won't want to miss what's coming next. Now, let's begin. Princess Leonor has spent the past few years preparing for a future unlike almost anyone else. As the heir to the Spanish throne, she isn't only studying history, law, and languages. She's also following a demanding military training program designed to prepare her for her future role as Spain's head of state. This training isn't ceremonial. It includes long days, strict discipline, physical challenges, and learning to work as part of a team. For Leonor, it has been another step toward understanding the responsibilities she will one day inherit. When news emerged that King Felipe VI would join her during the conclusion of an important stage of her aviation training, many people immediately wondered why. After all, the king has an incredibly busy schedule. Every official appearance is carefully planned. So why make time for this particular moment? The answer may begin with King Felipe's own life. Long before he became king, Felipe also completed military training. Like Leonor, he attended Spain's military academies and learned firsthand the discipline expected of a future monarch. He understands what it feels like to stand in uniform, complete difficult exercises, and carry the expectations of an entire nation. Because he has walked a similar path, this moment wasn't simply another official engagement. It was deeply personal. Imagine watching your daughter reach a milestone that you yourself once experienced decades earlier. For many parents, that would already be emotional. For a king whose daughter is preparing to one day succeed him, the significance becomes even greater. But there is another reason this moment attracted so much attention. It demonstrated continuity. Constitutional monarchies often place great importance on preparing the next generation. Public appearances involving both the reigning monarch and the heir can symbolize that responsibility is gradually being passed from one generation to the next. Seeing King Felipe and Princess Leonor together during such an important stage of her training sent a quiet but powerful message. Preparation is continuing. The future is being built step by step. Many royal observers noted how natural their interaction appeared. Rather than focusing on ceremony alone, the occasion highlighted the relationship between a father and his daughter. Behind the uniforms and royal titles was a family sharing an important milestone. That human element resonated with many people. It reminded the public that although Leonor is the future queen, she is also a young woman whose parents celebrate her achievements just as many families do. Military aviation training itself is no small accomplishment. Flying requires concentration, discipline, and confidence. Every lesson builds upon the previous one. Students learn not only technical skills but also decision-making under pressure. Completing the training represents months of dedication and effort. King Felipe's presence recognized that achievement. Some commentators also viewed the moment through a constitutional lens. Spain's monarch serves as commander-in-chief of the armed forces in a ceremonial and constitutional capacity. By participating in military-related events, both the king and Princess Leonor reinforce the historic connection between the crown and Spain's armed forces. That doesn't make the occasion political. Instead, it reflects one of the constitutional responsibilities associated with the monarchy. For Leonor, participating in military training is part of preparing for that future role. As cameras captured the event, many people focused on the symbolism. The king was not simply observing. He was sharing an experience that connected two generations of Spain's royal family. One generation has carried the responsibilities of the crown for years. The other is preparing to do so in the future. That image spoke louder than many speeches ever could. It showed trust, preparation, and confidence in the future. Of course, public curiosity also extended beyond the official photographs. People wanted to know what father and daughter might have talked about before or after the flight. Did Felipe offer advice? Did Leonor ask questions? Those private conversations remain known only to them. But given the king's own military background, it's easy to imagine that he understood exactly what this milestone meant to his daughter. Perhaps more than anyone else could. For Leonor, moments like these are about much more than learning new skills. They are about building the experience and confidence expected of a future queen. Each stage of her education adds another layer to her preparation. And with every milestone, the public gains another glimpse of the woman she is becoming. Each stage of her education adds another layer to her preparation. And with every milestone, the public gains another glimpse of the woman she is becoming. That is one reason this particular flight attracted so much interest. It wasn't simply about an aircraft taking to the sky. It represented years of preparation coming together in one memorable moment. For King Felipe VI, watching Princess Leonor complete another phase of her military journey may also have brought back memories of his own youth. Decades ago, he stood in a similar position, learning the discipline, responsibility, and commitment expected of a future monarch. Now, he was witnessing his daughter follow a remarkably similar path. History, in many ways, was repeating itself. That kind of continuity is important in constitutional monarchies. It reassures many people that the next generation is being prepared carefully, not suddenly. Every stage of Leonor's training, from the military academy to naval service and aviation instruction, has been designed to help her better understand the institutions she will one day represent. Many people imagine that becoming queen is simply about wearing a crown or attending glamorous events. The reality is very different. Princess Leonor's schedule has included demanding physical training, military exercises, academic studies, official ceremonies, and public speeches. Each experience teaches lessons that cannot be learned from books alone. Leadership, discipline, teamwork, responsibility. These are qualities that military training seeks to develop, and they will likely serve Leonor throughout her future reign. For King Felipe, joining this important moment may also have been his way of showing confidence in everything his daughter has achieved. Parents often celebrate milestones like graduations, first jobs, or major accomplishments. This was Leonor's version of one of those milestones. Only, in her case, the entire country was watching. That level of public attention can be both inspiring and overwhelming. Every smile is photographed, every gesture is analyzed, every appearance becomes a headline. Yet throughout her military training, Princess Leonor has remained composed and focused. Many observers have praised her willingness to embrace the demanding nature of the program rather than seeking special treatment. That has helped shape the public image of a young woman preparing seriously for her future responsibilities. Another reason the flight captured attention is that it symbolized trust. Flying requires confidence not only in the aircraft, but also in the training, the instructors, and the people around you. For many viewers, seeing King Felipe share that moment with his daughter reflected the trust he has in her preparation and her growing abilities. Of course, no one outside the royal family knows exactly what emotions they experienced that day. Perhaps King Felipe felt pride. Perhaps Princess Leonor felt relief after completing another challenging stage of her training. Perhaps both simply enjoyed sharing a meaningful family moment away from the formality of official ceremonies. Those personal feelings remain private. And perhaps that's exactly how they should remain. Sometimes, the most meaningful royal moments are the quiet ones. Not because dramatic speeches are made, but because simple gestures tell a powerful story. A father standing beside his daughter. A king supporting the future queen. One generation encouraging the next. Those images often leave a lasting impression. As Princess Leonor continues her preparation, moments like this remind the public that becoming queen is not a single event. It is a lifelong journey built one experience at a time. Every speech she delivers, every official visit she completes, every stage of military training she finishes, each one brings her another step closer to the day she will inherit the Spanish crown. For many Spaniards, watching that journey unfold has become part of witnessing the future of their monarchy. Whether someone strongly supports the monarchy or simply follows royal news with curiosity, there is no denying that Princess Leonor represents a new generation. A generation that will eventually shape how the institution is viewed in the decades ahead. Perhaps that is the greatest message behind King Felipe joining his daughter during this memorable milestone. It wasn't only about celebrating the end of a training phase. It was about showing confidence in the woman Leonor is becoming. A future queen prepared through dedication, discipline, and experience. And while the flight itself eventually came to an end, Princess Leonor's journey is only just beginning. What do you think? Do you believe King Felipe's presence was mainly a father's proud moment, or do you think it also carried an important message about the future of Spain's monarchy? Share your thoughts in the comments below, we'd love to hear what you think. And if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest stories about Princess Leonor, King Felipe VI, Queen Letizia, and the Spanish royal family. In our next video, we'll explore another fascinating royal mystery. What is the most important lesson King Felipe hopes Princess Leonor will carry with her before she becomes Queen of Spain? The answer may reveal more about the future of the Spanish monarchy than you expect. Until next time, thanks for watching.